Good afternoon, Finding Me family and friends. Miss Sincere Heart here, and I'm going to apologize first because I wanted to make sure that this video was ready for Wednesday, because Wednesday is wow, which means word of the week. It's a hashtag wow for word of the week. And in tradition, what I normally do on Wednesdays, for those of you who are just tuning in and getting to know what goes on with Finding Me, I just came from a walk, so pardon my frizziness, but I would post a vocabulary word with the definition. That way we can be more mindful of our vocabulary words and the extent of our vocabulary, and that way we're more knowledgeable of the meanings of what we're saying. We know what we're speaking into existence. So in addition to doing the vocabulary word, the wow word, the word of the week, actual vocabulary word, I want to start making sure that there's a way for you to tune into my page and catch up with me, find out what's going on inside of the Finding Me universe. And Wednesdays will now become word of the week. So you'll find out what's going on and you will get you a word of the week. And because I'm late, I'm going to just say that the word of the week was, I used tune in or stay tuned. That way you can remember to tune in on Wednesdays for the word of the week and for the vocabulary word of the week. So to kick it off, even though we're a day late, today's video is going to be titled Climbing to the Top in Bad Situations. And it was an inspiration this happened because I have climbed through some bad situations myself, just like we all have, and we continue to do. But I was I was really procrastinating on doing this video years ago when I first thought about it, because I was looking for a worksheet that I used when I was going through a very difficult time. And the worksheet, I'm going to make sure that it's a picture so you see everything. I'm going to expose myself. The picture is basically, it's of a tree, and it's like a generic drawing of people on the picture, and there were no words, there was no directions, it was just a picture. And the counselor that gave it to me at the time, she let me do it. It was free, like you would just freely do what you wanted to do with it. So I started drawing and writing how my life was a year before that current moment, how it was that current moment, and then how I saw myself in a year after the current situation. So it was like past, present, future type of thing for me. And not only that, when I found it, I was really excited, and I was like, oh my God, yes, I can't believe I found it. So my husband was like, how do you feel looking at that picture and the worksheet, like where you were then versus to where you are now? And I've been talking to quite a few people who are experiencing bad situations, and it encouraged me and inspired me to move forward. So the first question and the 4 tips that I'm going to use. One tip is to recognize your 5 senses. And your 5 senses mean your human senses: eyesight, smell, taste, hearing, and touching. So when you do that, you want to breathe. So like the first question that is, where are you now? Your 5 senses help you acknowledge what's going on in front of you right now, so you can push through whatever you're experiencing at that moment. Number 2 is you want to make sure you're breathing. Breathe, 5 senses, and then you're able to assess, is this a bad situation that I need to get myself out of immediately, like a life or death situation, or is this something that's just a phase where I need to sit back and relax and pay attention so I can continue to acknowledge my 5 senses? It helps me respond. It helps me react better. It helps me make better decisions. You have more logical thinking and problem solving versus just reacting and, gut instincts and stuff like that. Not that gut instincts are bad. Sometimes bad situations are just a phase. Like, you're going to get through it. It may not be when you want to get through it. It may not be the way you would like to get through it, but you're going to get through it. If it's a bad situation where it's, you need to get out of it as soon as possible and you can't get out of it as soon as possible, prioritize. What is the first thing you need to do to start preparing yourself to remove yourself from those things immediately? Number 3, is the situation something you can fix, or is it something that you just have to let it be? If it's something you can fix, then by all means, please be quiet. Stop talking. All of that talking you did produced ideals. Now I need you to be the energy to those ideas and keep that light bulb shining. Because without your energy, that light will not shine. Stop talking. Get up. Do something about it. Make that change. It's not going to change itself. If it's something you cannot fix, then let it be. Let it work itself out the way it's meant to work itself out. I know it's easier said than done, but you're causing yourself more stress and more harm and more trouble and more worry by trying to force something to happen the way you want it to happen, or to try to make it be what you want it to be when it's not supposed to be that in the first place. Number 4, stay focused and stay sane. Stay safe and stay sane. Stay safe is basically, some people look at staying safe as in, walking on eggshells. You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells. If that's what you need to do until you're able to get yourself out of that situation, walk on those eggshells. It's better for you to stay safe and fight for yourself and show that you love yourself by staying alive than it is to try to physically stay safe and fighting physically to defend yourself. Like, there are other ways to fight and defend yourself and love yourself. Stay sane means acknowledging that, no, this isn't going to last forever, and I will get past this moment. I will get past this situation. The ultimate goal is for you not to just get through, but to actually climb and elevate yourself to the top. Once you elevate yourself to the top, you can see things in a better aspect. You can prepare yourself to climb the next battle, and the next bad situation won't seem as bad. As a bonus, I'm going to tell you to believe in yourself, because when we're going through bad situations, we don't believe in ourselves. We feed ourselves more bad things, and self is listening to self talk about self in bad ways. And another bonus, you get 2 bonuses this time, is don't focus on the bad things. Don't focus on the outcome. Focus on the progress that you're making by meeting your goal and getting to your goal. This mosquito coming over here trying to get me. But focus on the progress that you're making. Typically what happens is we focus on the outcome, like this is where I want to be, and that's the main goal that we're thinking about. So when something, we hit a roadblock, or we hit a hill or an anthill that we have to get over, if we freak out, oh my God, it's not going to happen, it's not meant to happen. No, it just means you need to push through, get to the top. That's all that it means. That's my word of the week. I love you all so much. Tune in next Wednesday, 8:08. And I love you, and I'll talk to you then. Keep a living. It's Miss Sincere Heart.